Hamilton County Mayor Weston Wamp says county government could benefit from an efficiency task force.
The mayor says he is already forming that task force and he is modeling it after the Department of Government Efficiency and the Trump administration. He says work being done by Elon Musk and DOGE have the support of people from Hamilton County. Mayor Wamp made his case to county commissioners today.
County does most things very well, as we've identified in some cases together. There's some things the county can do better. That's the purpose of this working group or task force, if you will. And our intent, we start here, our intent would be that this is formalized in a presentation that would precede the budget, so that whatever recommendations come out of this task force would come to y'all in advance of the budget, so that you would know when the budget is presented this year where to look for different efficiencies that have been found.
However, Mayor Wamp has faced criticism for his office's spending and the expansion of his staff.
News Channel 9's Lily Butler spoke with the mayor to learn more about the task force, and she asked him if this is the office he will be facing in the same streamlining efforts.
Hamilton County Mayor Weston Wamp said a new task force will mirror that of the Trump administration's Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE.
The last budget is one that I presented, but we're acknowledging that we think there are still efficiencies to be gained.
Wamp said the program is intended to modernize and digitize Hamilton County government. Commissioner David Sharp said he hasn't seen any serious efforts to do so.
What we heard today really was a half-baked attempt to score some cheap political points.
Office printers, work cell phones. Mayor Wamp says these are wasteful costs in Hamilton County government, and making these small cuts is part of trying to be more efficient. I asked him what notable cuts will be made with this new task force. You've received some backlash in the past for your own employee budgets, what others are calling excessive. Do you plan to cut any of those with this new tight budget?
Well, our office will also be subject to attempts to find operational efficiencies.
Wamp said they also plan on rebidding service contracts, merging vacant county positions, and
some properties that the county may consider disposing of.
Commissioner Sharp said these are things the government should already be doing.
Nobody gets patted on the back for doing what you're supposed to be doing. That's not something extra or special.
On Facebook, community members questioned the qualifications of Wamp's task force. So we asked that too. Wamp said Austin Durrell is an auditor and Vonda Patrick is a CPA. Both have roles in the task force. I asked Commissioner Sharp if he had any concerns with Wamp's promise to be transparent in this process.
Don't tell me about it, show me about it. And I've yet to see any sincere efforts in expanding transparency.
In Hamilton County, Lily Butler, News Channel 9.
Mayor Wamp also continues to call for a member of the Regional Planning Commission to step down. We first told you about this earlier in the week. Dr. Steve Caudle drew backlash and attention after he made controversial statements during his sermon on Sunday. Dr. Caudle is the senior pastor of the Greater Second Missionary Baptist Church on Shallowford Road. In that sermon, Dr. Caudle criticizes Elon Musk, DOGE, and the Trump administration. It also appeared that Dr. Caudle called for violence during his sermon. Mayor Wamp says pastors should not talk this way.
Everybody in our community, but certainly people in minority communities where violence is a serious concern, please do not let any action of the Trump administration so debase you that you will think about violence as a solution. Violence in this country, particularly political violence, is never the answer. I've never heard any other pastor in any context in this community talk about political violence as if it's justifiable for any possible reason. So I'm very disappointed. Of course I call for his resignation.
We spoke to Dr. Caudle after that sermon. He says he does not regret what he said, and that what we are seeing in some parts of federal government are a reflection of the spiritual world. Dr. Caudle wishes he and Mayor Wamp had met before the call for his resignation. The RPA website says Dr. Caudle's term as a commissioner expires in 2026.